What's up guys, SP Architects here. Today I'm going to show you A-framed cabin design in Archicad. We will start this project by creating a simple roof. Let's go to Roof tool and change the structure method to simple. I'm just going to give it a thickness from this section and maybe it will be around 35. Our pitch is 45 degrees, it's okay, and it starts from the 300 centimeters. It's not correct. We will make this from the ground, so it's going to be 0. And for the construction method, we will choose this rotated gable. Let's click that and let's make a simple, very basic roof. Let's make this 9 to 9 meters. Distance is 9 and this distance will be 9 meters. There we go. We don't need any eaves overhang. Let's make that 0. Input here 0. In the 3D window we have this. But I think 45 degree is not useful any kind of building, so let's increase this 45 to maybe 60. Yeah, way more better and useful because we need more space from the bottoms. And if you want to give a material, you can go to its settings and click this override tab and select a kind of roof material such as this shingle green. Alright, let's go back to floor plan and let's create some wall. As we did before, we will change the structure type to simple wall and wall thickness maybe it may be around 25. Now we will make our walls from here. Maybe we can use 6 meters and maybe 5 meters. Don't worry, we will make it in the center. Select all of them and you will realize that a center point will appear and also on the wall. After selecting all of the walls, we will move this from here to here. But I'm holding the shift at the same time. I'm holding shift and click this middle node. Just like this. Now we have this. It starts from 0, but it's not starting from 0. We need to fix this. Okay, now we will fix the elevation problem of the roof, but before that I will change the height of the walls. It's going to touch the second story, something like this. And to fix the roof issue, I will go to south elevation. I want this roof to be a little higher than second story, so it's okay, but the bottom part is incorrect, so we are just going to move this roof to bottom. It's very easy. If you are not satisfied for the section, you can always click this corner and by clicking this elevate horizontal ridge, as you can see, it's very easy to change the slope and top value of the roof. By the way, in the elevation it's possible to move, change the extent of the walls by clicking walls. By clicking these points, you can select this stretch and move inside your roof. This is the correct position for the wall. For the second one, we will follow the other wall. Let's go to 3D window and we will see this. We need to make an opening for the roof because this will be a unique and uniform room. So we will right click the roof and we will but okay, instead of that, let's just click the edge of the roof and click subtract from polygon. We will use this rectangular and let's just make an opening like this. But we have a problem. we have changed the blue part of the roof. You don't see right now, but there are two reference lines on top of each other on the screen. First one is roof reference lines, they're blue, and second one is green, which is under the green blue line. It's going to be green. So to see that, I'm just going to change the offset value maybe around 25. As you can see, now we can see the second edge. It's green. Without changing this green location, I will change the blue reference line location. And after that, I will click the green edge, and this time I will click this subtract. Now we have an opening. After doing this, I will click other edges and click offset all edges and offset inside. That seems nearly correct in the floor plan, but in the 3D, it's not. Let's fix that. Let's click the corner edge of the roof and click this offset edge. It touches the wall, the corner, and the top. Something like this. Let's create some slabs. For the first slab, I want to make a balcony for the building. Let's go to first story and click the slab, simple structure, and for the geometry, let's use this rectangular and make a rectangle like this. After that, I'm going to select the rectangular slab that we created and offset around maybe 1 meters or 1.1 meters. Once we have done that, I want to expand this edge. I want this to touch to the roof like this. And after that, I'm going to make it smaller. I want to embed inside this roof. Alright, now we will clean bottom part of the walls. To make it, it's very simple. We are just going to use the opening tool, which is here. The shape will be basic rectangle. Let's place somewhere here, and after that, let's modify this according to our roof shape. And also you can change the location of the corners. If we look from this side, it's not looking well. To fix it, I will offset this edge to here. And it's way more better. To cut out the second wall, we are just going to select this icon, hit this plus, and select the second wall. There we go. In the floor plan, it looks very impractical and unwieldy. To fix that, we will change its settings. For the cut symbol, it's going to be no symbol. For the uncut, it's going to be no symbol. Also, I don't want to use any kind of fill for the floor plan presentation. We will just uncheck this cover fill. Way more better. Maybe we can change its pen color to, for the uncut line, we can make it just kind of hidden or dashed. It's better. Let's select the slab, copy and paste into the second story. I will offset inside and embed this inside the roof. Let's just change all of the slab edges. I want this to be seen as wood, maybe oak light, or similar as this roof. To see it, it's timber roof. If we click this building materials, we will see which material is using. It's wood, pine, grained, horizontal. So we are going to select wood, pine, grained, horizontal. This one. Same texture. We can change the top as well, maybe plank. We can use this siding medium. I think this material must be same with the wall. So I'm going to select wall and change its texture to white, maybe something white. More white, maybe. Glossy white. Why not? And let's make this glossy white. Also for the top. It's not important right now. We can change the top of the slab. Anyways, let's create our curtain walls. Let's click curtain wall tool. And we can use this boundary or simple one. You can choose which is suitable for you. To see it better, I will go to first floor and I want to see the slab and place something like this. Also, I will change its elevation to ground floor. Maybe we can extend a little more. Don't worry, we will fix this on the elevations. Just like this. Let's change the top. Click here and click this and click this inside the corner. Now we will go to settings, go to scheme, and let's reset. Those values will be changed. This is not going to number of division, fixed sizes, and fixed sizes. First height will be 2.2 because we are going to place a door inside of that. And after that, as you remember, our floor plan height is 3 meters, so 3 minus 2.2 is equal to 80. But reverse, second one will be 2.2 and first one will be 80. And the rest will be the same. We'll follow the pattern. Our width pattern will be equal to 180. And this is our pattern. Now we will place some mullions. To make it, we will select those edges and change them to mullion. Also other edges. There we go. Now we can change the inner pattern. It's going to be main panel and the same. Let's just start this from the center. Before that, I want to match the inner points to inside of the roof. And we will make this 0 and we will click this start from center. this is going to start from bottom, but for the horizontal placement, vertical placement, we are just going to select this middle of the segment. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be our door and other window and door. But I think we must change the color because it's invisible. Let's go to panel. For the main panel, let's use some blue. If you don't want to see frames, you can go to settings, go to frames, you can go to mullions. Instead of using built-in frame, you can use the built-in but glazed. Way more better, I think. Maybe we can change the border because there are gaps inside as 5 centimeters. So if we change the boundary frame to 25, it's going to be same. And after that, for the scheme, the panel center is 25. Let's make that's 20. Yeah, it touched the reference line right now. There we go. Now we can edit this curtain wall right now. Let's right click this scheme grid and change those corner positions according to our rules. Once we have done that, I want to also see the frames and delete this bottom frame. And I will activate the panel. And I'm just going to, if I can select this panel, yeah. I'm just going to change this panel to door, but double door. This one. That look strange. We will change the material and less frame. Let's make this a modern handle. And for the material, glass will be blue. Yeah, way more better. What do you think? Once we have done that, we can mirror from the center. And of course, you can remove the door by just clicking Alt and hitting Ctrl Alt. And then you can extend the bottom frame. Alright, let's create our floor for the building. Maybe something like this. Yeah. Maybe it will be a grass. Let's make our inner stair. I will go to ground floor. We can place it somewhere here or somewhere here. It's up to you. Let's make it circular. To do it, we are just going to make a circle, very basic circle. From the document, you can select this arc circle. And this will be the opening inside the circle stair. Maybe 50. Once we have done that, we will select the stair. For the structure, we can make it a steel stair like this. We don't have any landing. If we go to finish, it seems like that. Okay, it's not important right now. Let's click OK. For the width, maybe we can make this 120 from 0 to 0. It will reach the second story. First story is okay, 3 meters. And we can reduce the number of the risers Yeah, 18 is okay. Now let's click OK. After that, we will click this circle. This is only a reference. It's not important too much. Let's use this arc by 3 points first, second, and last one. And finish. If you want to connect points, you can try to connect them, but it's not easy. You need to follow another method. But first one will be start here. Maybe we can rotate it from the center and make it parallel to door. It will come inside and see the first story, first riser, like this. Once we have done that, we can make an opening for the first story. Let's just click our slab, click the subtract from polygon. This is the final step for the stair, so we will start from there. Maybe to the center and continue by arc by 3 points, or we can make more opening. That seems great. Okay, if you want to make more opening for the slab for the designing purpose, I think by making more opening will be better for the designing purpose. From here, I will make a rectangle somewhere here. Way more better. This part will be a bedroom. It will go to this corridor, and there will be a balcony, maybe a terrace, and bottom floor will be living room and kitchen. Let's create some railing. It's very easy. Let's click railing tool, and for the design, let's use this one. It's basic. Let's hit the space on the stair. After that, we can click this point and we can just continue railing for the stair. There we go. Let's place a sliding door inside of this wall. Let's go to door. And from the settings, let's go to sliding door. Yes, let's use this one. Let's click OK. Let's change the frame thickness. I want this to be similar like the curtain wall. So this one will be 5. And let's use thinner frames, and for the surface type, let's use aluminum and glass blue. And maybe offsetting inside will be better. But it has some frames. We don't need any frames or casing. Way more better. Now let's create more railing for the outside, but this time I will change the pattern. For the segment, I'm just going to use this glass panel railing segments. I will make this manually. Way more better. I think extending this edge of the slab will be better. Maybe another 1.2. Way more better. Maybe we can copy this wall to here as well. Why not? Now for designing purpose, let's create some slanted columns under this slab balcony. To do it, I will go to ground floor, go to column, and I'm just going to place it somewhere here. Let's make it circular and going to be something like this, but maybe more insights. Yeah. Better place, I think. I want to learn this angle. I will use this angle for the column as well. It's 60 degrees. So if I select this slanted and if I change this 90 to 60, it will be the same, but it needs to be rotated to left. Way more better. After that, I'm just going to mirror it from the center. There we go. Let's just align those. I like this. And that's it. This was how you can make A-frame cabin house in Archicad. If you like this tutorial, do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe if you want to see more like this. Thank you for watching. Until next time, have a nice day. Bye.